Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Hello, hello. What is going on? Saturday. November 16th. What's good? Today, what I have in store for you. New type of weird ass speedrun. A weird ass speedrun. We're gonna be playing Elden Ring. As you can see in the title. You can see by the game that we're playing. And the idea is to die as well. Actually, it's not really to die as fast as possible. It's more so we're gonna try and be afflicted as fast as possible in a single run. What does that mean? Okay, well, there's 7 status effects in Elden Ring. We have Hemorrhaging, which is bleeding. We have Frostbite. We have Poison, Scarlet Rot, Madness, Sleep, and Death Blight. The idea of this speedrun challenge is to start the game, a new character. You can choose whatever class, doesn't really matter. And then go from, and then you basically play the game from there. And you have to be afflicted with all of these status effects, all 7. And then as soon as you are afflicted by them, all of them, the timer stops, and you win. So, that's pretty much the speedrun. I did some rooting and everything. It should be pretty fun. What's going on, Gutta Kid? How's it going, dude? And that's kind of the idea of the speedrun. You don't have to fight any bosses. It's basically just pathing and rooting. Went over this a little bit with a friend a couple days ago. And we think we have the best route. It did take a while to figure out certain things. So yeah. Yeah. One guy with the blood dagger. See, that was one person that we had to go through with the rooting. I think you'll see this route, and you'll be like, yeah, no, that makes sense. For certain, what's it called? For basically, like, technicalities in the run, if you die and you still get, like, hemorrhaged, you know, like the animation shows where you still get hemorrhaged, or, like, frostbite, or any of the afflictions, it still counts. As long as it procs, is kind of the idea. So if you die before you get afflicted, there's still a chance that that could happen. And that's kind of it. Yeah, kid, you'll see the path, and then we're basically optimize it from there. We already semi-optimized it off streamed, and then today was just gonna be running a bunch of those runs to see how low we can get the time, and then when people start trickling in, like, maybe we'll try some different things. Maybe we will try the to just get bled by the Reduvia immediately, right? So it's gonna be a lot of back and forth. It's gonna be a lot of teamwork, a lot of coordination. Yeah, I think it'll be a fun run. So let me grab my coffee that is done, and then we'll get into the run. Yeah. So be right back. Be right back. Alright. Have our coffee. We have our Elden Ring. And let's get to it. Really don't need like any volume. Let me see. So I'm gonna have to be tabbing out a ton. Which is gonna be annoying. Let's do borderless. All that shit. Do new game. And I think what we wanted to do was we did warrior last time because lower levels. Why did we do warrior last time? I'm trying to remember. I think the health stat helped a lot. Was the idea. We had health and endurance pretty high. We literally aren't fighting like anything in this entire game or in this entire speedrun. I don't think it's really advantageous to do anything else. I mean, Samurai's not bad. Samurai's not bad because it has a high vigor stat, it has a high endurance stat for when we need to sprint and whatnot. And he has a shitty shield, which we need a shield for a certain spot. We'll try Samurai. We'll try Samurai. Status. Trying to think if we need. I don't think we need literally anything. I don't think we need literally anything. I think the only thing we would need would be medallion, so that we can have any type of HP. And then yeah, that's basically it. Okay. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I think right away we just need to take off basically everything. Have to be naked. Because we just run way faster at the beginning. We'll jump off. Okay. Oopsies. Okay. So we basically need torrent like immediately. That's kind of the prep. That's like the only prep that you have to do in the run. You need torrent. I need to remember the pathing that we did too. Okay. need to just cut that a little bit sooner, really. Okay, so now we're going to the Gatefront Ruins. And then from Gatefront Ruins, then we basically have to make a super long trek down to Weeping. Pretty much the first status effect I think we're grabbing is Madness. So we'll see how this goes. It's actually crazy how much time it is to just run all the way to just get this.
Hey sir, but I can play turning to 80. You need to the foot. Then it summoned me. I bequeath. It will some torrent treat him with.
Okay. I think our biggest thing at the moment, at least in like Elden Ring speedruns and stuff like that, are definitely like definitely menus. Our menuing is pretty awful. But you're gonna be lurking? That's good. You're good. Oh, you just got off work? Oh shit. No, I got you. I got you. Yeah, we're basically just gonna be running for like 3 hours or so. So you're just getting home and shit. Want something to watch on the background. Pretty chill altogether. Okay. I actually don't think we touched this grace at all. Trying to remember our pathing. I don't think we touched that grace because we already have first steps, and we need first steps to go back to those ruins back there to then launch over to Caelid. So, yeah. So this is kind of like the longest trek that we have to make, which is really just we have to go to Weeping Peninsula to get Madness, buy some rats. Need to go hang out with some rat buddies. Is basically the run. Okay. Maybe pass there. I don't think we grabbed the grace over here. There's not much point. I don't think we need it. Because really if it fucks up and everything, then that's kind of whatever. Maybe just restart. Okay. So we're gonna snag our first affliction here. Okay, perfect. And even if we die there, it doesn't really matter. Technically, we could die there to go faster, but I don't think we do that. Now we go over to the first steps, and we go down to these ruins to go to Caelid. We basically need to go to Kayla to get Scarlet Rot, but also at the same time, we need to be able to go to the round table hold. And to do that, we need to go to Kayla, is the idea. To unlock round table. We need to make sure we don't die of these rats either. These rats are fucking AIDS, man. Okay, we're ensnared. Nice. Basically, we just need to jump behind the trap, it looks like. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's sketchy as fuck. Do not like that. Not sure if we need to grab this or if we just need to go outside and grab the other one. But no. Yeah. So we have to go to the side of the grates over here. We need to get rotted beforehand. Then we can sit down, and then we should be fine. We don't need to die with the affliction, we just need to, have it. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now we go to round table hold.
To determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering. Very well, let my hand.
Yeah, let's go. Get Scarlet Rot again. Nice. Hurry up. Hurry up, please. I'm dying currently. I'm still dying. Okay, then from here, this is gonna be a little tricky. We get Bleed and Frostbite from Mad Tongue Alberic. Okay. We got Frostbitten. We see this again. Okay, we got Bled as well. Alright, that was super fast. Really good. So we have Madness, Scarlet Rot, Bleed, Frostbite, and now we have to go to Liurnia. Okay. So we need to go to Liurnia because there are specific crabs in the game that deal specific damages. Like there is a Death Blight crab, as well as being a multiple sleeping crabs in Liurnia. Sleeping crabs only occur on like silver crabs. So it took a little bit to find a bunch of them. Originally we found one past the Glintstone Dragon. And then we found one that's actually really close to when you first get out of this passage. So yeah, and then the Death Blight crab is just on the eastern side of Liurnia in like a little puddle before the Mariner. So these ones are pretty fast. And then you're probably wondering what poison's going to be. Well, the sleep crab is basically in a pond of poison, so it's kind of perfect. It's like a 2-for-1. The worst part about these crabs though is the RNG, because they constantly want to bash you. We need to make sure that we don't die to them. I mean, we can die as long as we get afflicted, but if we don't get afflicted, then obviously that's the time loss. So, let's see. Okay. I mean, this is pretty... It's pretty fast. So when we did this run originally, where we weren't really like keeping track of time, I think the in-game time was like 18:15. So it's already feels pretty fast. So the challenge is how fast can we be afflicted by every status effect in like a single run. So as soon as you start the run, you go out and you try to be afflicted by everything. And I feel like there's a bunch of different routes that you could do, a bunch of different ways to do this. I researched a little bit one of the days with my friend, and we think that this might be the fastest way, but I don't really know. Not at the same time, no. Just in like a single run. Yeah, I'm also liking the the DS2 runs are really fun. DS2 runs have been really fun. So yeah, we already got Madness. We got Madness from Weeping Peninsula. We got Scarlet Rot from transporting to Caelid. From Caelid, we went to Round Table Hold. Round Table Hold, we got to fight Mad Tongue, who does Frostbite and Bleed. We got Frostbitten. We died. She hemorrhaged us while we were dead, so that still counts. And then now we need Sleep, Poison, Death Blight, and there are sleeping crabs over here in like the poison pools, and then there's a Death Blight crab on the eastern side of Liurnia. And the whole goal is just to be hit by every single one as fast as possible. I haven't really seen anyone else do it. I think it's an interesting thing. I think you could do tons of different pathings and whatnot. You know. Yeah, man. Come on, hit me. Okay, well, we don't want to get killed. Okay, well, we died. Okay. Well, we'll finish this first run. I kind of got caught on his other claw, so I couldn't leave. I mean, we did get poisoned, though. I'm trying to think if there's any other closer sleeping poison boys. I don't think there is. That's fine. That's fine. We were already going too fast anyways. Yeah, Death Blight Crab is pretty close by anyway, so it's really not that bad. The Deathbird is an option. The Deathbird's an option in, I think probably the best one to combo it with might be the Madness. So you go up towards Weeping Peninsula, and then grab the Grace over there. You get Madness, you teleport back to that Grace, you make it nighttime, then you get Deathbird. The problem with him is that his Deathblade is only through Scream, and I feel like it's hard to get Deathbladed through just his Scream, no? I mean, maybe Frenzy Flame incantations are an option. Okay, we're gonna die again. Christ. But like it's hard to get those dumplings immediately, right? That's the hardest part. We got slept again. Okay, this is fine. We're going back to this anyways. Death Blight and Angel. Well, I think the crab is actually the fastest one over here, if I'm not mistaken. Like, how fast can you get to Angel? And also, how fast can you get those raw dumplings? Like, I think the raw dumplings are a good idea, but at the same time, we can combo the poison with the sleep crab that we just got afflicted by. So unless there's, like, a better option for sleep, I don't know if even using a dumpling is, like, important enough. Also, what's going on? Otax? Sodax? What's going on, dude? Also, we're multi-stream right now, so there's a chat in Twitch and a chat in on YouTube. So if you can't see certain names, that's the reasoning. But really, at the moment, we have like every single affliction except for Death Blight, so that's where we're going to last. I'm trying to think how easy it would be with the Death Blight bird. I feel like the Death Blight bird would like you'd have to play perfectly, and then you'd have to just get Death Blighted by him. So it's actually like kind of hard. But it would probably save time. Come on. Come on. Yes. Okay. 1903. 1903, we died once. Before, yeah. Seems about right. We can definitely go faster because we died. It took like a full-on minute. But yeah, I think with like going to, I think the Death Blight bird would be rough because I mean we could go up here. He's like up here, or we could combo it down here. We got bled by Mad Tongue, who also freezes. So it's kind of like just a 2-for-1 as well. Any 2-for-1s are like amazing, you know. What's going on, Tyler? How's it going, dude? So let's just check and see if let's check and see if the Death Bird's faster. Because we'd be closer anyways. We would have to grab the Grace that's by there, though. Yeah, this is... I don't think I have, like, the best route. I think I have a pretty good route. But, yeah, I think we need to test some stuff. And that's where you guys come in. You guys give me the, suggestions. And I'll try and see them for myself. Yeah, and I don't think we grab that Grace at all. Doesn't make sense. Take it to the ruins. Like originally we thought like going from Gatefront to die to Reduvia would make the most sense. But that was a good idea. Deathblight Bird and Kaled also Frost and Deathblight. Does it? Does both? I feel like we get one shot though, wouldn't we? We'd probably get one shot by the Frost before he can even Deathblight. Because I don't know if Deathblight still procs after you're dead. Does it? Also, how close is the... I'm trying to think. Oh, you're talking about the one that's next to, like, the skull. I feel like we'd instantly die after we got Frost. Let's see how fast we can get Deathbladed by this thing. I think it's hard with, like, the screams. I mean, it's just RNG based, just like the crab, though. The Death Blight bird in Caelid doesn't have Death Blight, it just has Frost. Yeah, I mean, some of the routes are hard, man. I mean, we looked for a bit to see. It should be right here. Does his bite, do Death Blight? Please, bats. Oh, I don't need to roll. I feel like you could. You need to get really close to him. Having the bats here is pretty... Oh, okay, well, nice. We get hit by that, we just die, though. Basically need to, you need to be really close to him. And I feel like we have way higher chances of dying to him. You're pulling answers out of my ass. I mean, hey, that's fine. Yeah, this is a brainstorm, man. I mean, the, he screams. You have to be really close to that scream, and then he lunges at you, and then he screams again. I don't know how consistent that's gonna be. I don't really know how consistent that'll be. Compared to the crab, which is, like, one, easy to dodge, but also... he just keeps pouring in that Death Blight. Like, if you die to that, I mean, I guess it'll catch you off guard and you get shotgunned by it. But... yeah, let me post where all of them are. So let's see. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Let's pull up. Let's pull up Elden Ring map, Genie. Just be easier. Or we'll just go to a new file. One sec, and we can mark it. But yeah, it's next to the tibia. I think it's south of tibia, I think. Yeah. The scream didn't do much build up, even while I rolled. Like, even though I rolled, it didn't do like that much, anyways. Okay, so Death Blight is here. Then we have Sleep over here with Poison. And then Round Table is Frostbleed. And then Madness is like up in this corridor or something. Let me check to make sure the actual spot. Madness is kind of hard. Originally I was like, yo, I can fight the merchants. Because they do madness attacks. I tried attacking 3 different merchants, and they all want to get on their donkey and hit you with their back scratcher. Or they'll just keep backing up and hit you with their back scratcher. They don't want to... They don't want to do anything with you, man. Yeah, that was a good point. Yeah, that was a good point. It's pretty rough. Yeah, their screams are, It's pretty hard to get caught by their screams, I think. Unless you're really hyper-fixated on just being right next to them. I'm trying to think of, like, different Frost areas, although I think Frost and Bleed isn't bad, because we already have to go to Caelid, right? We go Weeping, you die, you go Gatefront, or, well, you would technically go Gatefront because you died or whatever. Port over to First Steps, go to Dragon Burnt Ruins, go out this tunnel, go to this Grace, get Scarlet Rotted. Is there any thing close to here? Is there anything close to here? Also, yeah, let's check the bird over here. Because I think it might actually just be Frost. But at the same time, I wouldn't doubt if they also had a Death Blight move. But if it's just a Scream, then, you know. Also, I'm pretty sure this guy would just one-shot a level 8 or 9 character. These guys are super rough to fight against. I mean, that will do frost damage, right? Just get hit. We would die immediately on that first hit. %100%. So I don't think that's worth. Does he do any Death Blight though? We would die. You'd instantly die. Yeah. It's definitely a good idea, though. We need those double status effects, dudes. Those are important. I mean, it's good to see. There's so much damage. Yeah, it has the Scream. It just does so much damage to you. It's kind of disgusting. Okay. Like, is there any faster madness? Because if we don't need to go down to Weeping Peninsula and we can find madness in any part of Limgrave, in any part of Caelid, in any part of Liurnia, that's kind of our best bet, no? I'm trying to think. The merchants are too streaky. I literally have not seen them do a single madness move, even though they have madness. I don't think they do it. The tower? This one? Is there what you're talking about? What tower? What are you talking about in here? Fingerprint Vike up here. I think that's the route. I'm trying to think. It's an option. I just don't know. Let's see. Because if we go, where do we go from? We would go Caelid, Roundtable, hold, back to, what do we do? Go here, then we go down. So instead of all of that, we would have to do First Steps, Church, Gatefront, Ruins, over here, do that. Takes like 5 minutes. I mean, let's see. Because this is the spot that we would have. This is the spot that we would have. Let's see. We'll travel towards the Death Blight crab. Because it would make sense to get a Grace that's closer to him. Yeah, that is the guy I played GeoGuessr with, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Is this the closest spot? I mean, it's close. Or we could just, like, say, fuck it. Go past. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Trying to get a feel at the moment for how fast this would be. Okay, so technically we go around Death Blight Crab. DS2 Wednesday? Yeah. DS2 would be Wednesday. Yeah. I need to figure out a lot of stuff IRL. Cause that's giving me like a fuck ton of stress right now. But yeah, Wednesday should be that, unless I say so. I mean, there is this grace that you could grab. I don't know. This feels pretty far. There has to be a closer madness, no? Is there any porting chests? Do we know of any porting chests that bring us like way up there? There has to be something. There's no like madness crab. Is there a madness crab? Because if all the shitty crabs are around here, then we could just be over here, you know? No, we're not quitting the game. We're doing a full playthrough. Because the long-term goal is to play all of the games, and then since we did tier lists in the past, I feel obligated to make a Soulsborne Akiro tier list. Even though like I don't really make tier lists anymore. I think it would still be fun. Let's see. There's no madness avatar. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think. There's no invaders besides Vike. No items? Let's see if this could possibly be faster. You go up, you go around, and then you do the jump up. Nothing for Sleep Madness. I think Madness is the worst one, because you have to go so far away. Because I think this is like a 3-minute run all the way down here. Yeah, Madness is pretty rough. There's nothing that you can pick up in terms of like trinkets. Okay, let's see how fast this is. Nah, you definitely go up the left side. I'm like almost certain you just go up the left side. I mean, that guy up there can bleed, but he's pretty inconsistent. Yeah, this would be... Nah, we don't do this. Any other madness rats? Madness people in general. I feel like the sleep crab was a good find. But me and my friend were rooting. Cause that shit was hard as fuck to find. What's up here? What's up here? What's up here? What's this shit? Right. The Madness Villagers? I don't think we can get to them as fast as the rats, though. And even so... I mean, the rats are fast. Like, the rats are fast. It's just getting here is the worst part. Getting here is so bad. So, I mean... I mean, unless there's an easier way to get ratted over here, like at this shack compared to that pathway. Like if there's like a stray, if there's one stray rat, we're taking it, you know. Like I know that there's this shack right here, but these guys were hard to wean out of the bushes, which really would only save maybe. Technically, this would be faster. Technically, this would be faster. By, like, a couple seconds, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't really know what else to do. I mean, we did die. We died to the sleeping crab before we could be slept, so let's just run it again. Let's run it again while we brainstorm. We're trying to get the time as low as possible today, and then that's basically gonna be kaputs for this unless we find a different route later on that we could stream. It's kind of the idea. So yeah. Character's sexy. I kind of made him after Puss in Boots, but then I realized that he kind of looks like Gino, which was really funny. I think Samurai was kind of good. He had good health stats. Endurance is the highest, I think, out of all of them. And then you wouldn't want a high faith stat, because that's what procs. That's what procs the status effects. I didn't mean to make it look like Gino, but it did kind of look like Gino if he was orange. 12. 11. 11. I mean, these are all at 8. I mean, I think Samurai is just fine. Crimson Talisman. I think, yeah. I mean, there's no other reason to do anything else. So. And once the bonfire disappears, we start this shit. And the run begins. Yeah, I think we need to find something that's not like like the madness shit is just such in such a bad spot. I mean, Samurai is good because of Unsheath. There's tons of poise. It's a bleed weapon. Has really good stats. Can pretty much use it like the entire early and mid game. So that's kind of why. But I think Vagabond's really good too. So I'm gonna. We're talking sides. I never really use the Confessor. I usually try not to use even Samurai for some runs because it does feel not great. Square off's really good, yeah. Okay, so we need to grab this because we go back to these ruins. Over here, drop down to the rock. Okay. What's going on, Ted? What's going on, Teddy? How's it going, dude? Always use Wretch. I think I've done one Wretch run. One Wretch run. I don't use it very often. Yeah, is there anyone like new to the stream at the moment and wondering like what the fuck this run is? Like what the hell is going on? It's kind of like a made speed run that I thought of the other day, where make a new character. As soon as you start, the timer starts, and your goal is to be afflicted by every status effect in the game. So there's 7 of them. There is Bleed, Frost, Poison, Scarlet Rot, Madness, Sleep, and Death Blight. And once you hit all 7, the timer stops, and you win. Win, quote unquote. You are done with the run. Yeah. Little fun run. Literally anyone can do it. You don't have to kill a single boss. You could buy the game today and do this. It's really not hard. Probably the route would be the hardest, you know. The routing would be the hardest, but yeah. Super tired. Gotta make sure you get your sleep in, man. I didn't get very much sleep though, also, so I'm kind of being a hypocrite. Kind of being a straight up hypocrite. I think I got like fucking 6 hours or something. So like, gotta wake up. Gotta wake up to stream this shit because I don't wanna. I could have done it like tomorrow morning, but I want to be able to do some stuff. And this will be made into like a video and whatnot. I was playing with different layouts so that I wouldn't necessarily be on screen, so then you can show it a little bit better and clearer in like a video. And I'm kind of playing with that, but this is where we're at right now. And the layout would have like a green screen and everything, so it would look quote unquote high production. But we'll see how it is. I don't know. I would also need like a border. No. My friend asked me that as well. Like if I'm... My friend asked me that if I was going to make a video on it. And the only video that would be made of that would be... like a review video, and I don't really want to do a review video on a game that's like 8 years old, 10 years old, you know? A lot of the playthroughs of the Dark Souls games are just gonna be stuff that I use later on, because we're gonna make do one of our patented tier list videos on all the Souls likes and stuff like that. So, because I feel like now that I'm in the space, I feel obligated to make a tier list on it, considering a lot of my bigger videos have been tier lists, and I want to kind of give that back. Oh wait, we have to go over here. Yeah. Yeah. Good. It's fine. So you can see, I just don't want to do it though. I just don't want to do it. I don't enjoy reviewing games anymore. Because then I would just be a review channel. Which we could do, I guess. But actually we have to go here. But and I've seen tons of videos where it's like Dark Souls 2 is underrated and like a bunch of other things, and I just don't want to. I enjoy the game for what it is, and that's yeah. Might have found 2 things. One more madness, but not worth it. But might have found something on sleep and poison. Okay. Well, there's been just tons of videos on DS2 lately. I don't have stamina, man. Fuck. And like, while that's great, I think it would just get washed in all of that. And we're not a DS2 channel. So, yeah. Which I think is why it'll be better on just a tier list, you know? If it's just in a massive tier list thing with all of the DLCs on there, and you know, it just work better. That way I can review all of the games rather than it be one video per thing. I die. Shit. I don't think we need to grab this. We don't need to grab that. It's actually better that our health is lower. Or is it? I don't think it's better that our health is lower, actually, because we don't need to die at Scarlet Rot. How long does it take from gate front to sleep crab? How long was that? 6 minutes? Something like that? Guess we'll see. Very good, Tyler. I'm just kind of like giving you the
Forgive me to determine if you had. It seems
like the
hard,
reasoning.
whereas there is, but I can take gathering. Very let my hand.
Which is why I think it'll just do better in like a massive tier list, and it'll kind of give a nice condensed thing. I think the biggest thing that's been like annoying me with like everything in the Souls YouTube space is like everyone making these like videos that are like 3 hours, 4 hours long. And like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I will never make anything over 2 hours on this channel. Bleed, nice. Nice. Bleeding Frost, done. I'll never make anything even over like an hour and a half on this channel. The most I would do would be an hour, because I think a lot of those types of videos are like a waste of time. I don't think you should ever have to have anything that's over 2 hours, unless it's like a massive thing. Like the only justification that I saw, with like, I mean, there's like, you know, certain exceptions. Like Gino has his like 6 hour, 6.5 hour, like every game hitless. Yeah, that's totally fine to have like a 6 hour thing, because it's every single game. It's hitless. It's interesting. It's cool. It's fun. You know. But like, you know, like the grassless video, I'm doing that entire thing. It's gonna be like 20 minutes tops. I'm probably aiming for like 15. You know. But I don't think every single video needs to be 3.5 hours long. I think it's just better having like something condensed. Like I kind of see it as like an episode, right? You see it as like an episode. It's 30 minutes or less. 22 minutes. 22 minutes. Boom. There you go. And it's kind of annoying because like YouTube pushes long form a lot because they want you to stay on the platform. So they push longer form content more so than like medium form. They push shorts, they push hour long, 2 hour long, 11 hour long. Like no one needs to know the 12-hour long video about, you know, the full lore of iCarly. I just, you know, like, what are we doing? Yeah, I mean, that's true too. A lot of those videos are meant to be put on the background. When I feel like that's like fine. But I'd rather have like a engaging video that's 20 minutes where you're constantly engaged with it. Which we're still working on, but you know. Okay. We grab this. It takes how long was that run? That was like 13:25 to get here. To get to this. How fast can we get to Sleep Crab? 13:25. PB was 1903 for the last one, but we died to the Sleep Crab before. I think we were faster with the rats this time, too. Maybe by like a second, but nothing insane. Trying to find the opening. It's over here. Gate front was 10:35. Okay. Come on. No. I need you to froth. Yeah, that was fast. That was fast. You can kill me, please. Okay, that's fine. We either rune out there or we get killed. That was pretty fast though. That sleep. That was good. 4:30. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, 40, 55 minutes, those are fine. I think those are, like... Those are fine. I think if it's under an hour, it's fine. In terms of video watching, you know. But it is one of those things where it's like... There is a very rare time where I'll watch a 40 to 55 minute video. If it's 30 or less, I'm sold. Oh, shit. Shouldn't have drank, I should have just kept going. I mean, we got there super fast, though. How'd we get there so much faster this time than before? I don't think anyone's done this run. I think it's such a random-ass run that I don't think anyone's tried it. Anyone's even thought of it. Because you don't fight any you don't fight anything in this entire run. So technically it's not like, you know, super, like it's not like a super hyperactive, engaging run, I guess, is the biggest thing. It's all about rooting, which I think is still cool. Because I think that you could find a number of different things that would be faster and more optimal. We're just scratching the surface, really. You know. Also, if you die in one of these, to one of these crabs, which we died fucking twice, you lose so much fucking time. Would have been done around the 17-minute mark. And takes a minute and a half. Stay in front of you. God. Come on. Do the thing. 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 Four seconds. 4-second PB. Hey, hey, hey. 4-second PB. I mean, you can get that so low, man. You get so much lower. You can get so much lower than that. Okay. I mean, to determine if it's sub 17 is really just don't die the crab. I mean, in-game time, we could use in-game time, I guess. What do you guys think? We use in-game time or timer? In-game time takes away all of the loading screens, so like, yeah, that makes sense. We should just do that, I think. Use in-game time. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's true. With the console and whatnot. It's also just an easier timer. It's easier for other people to do if they wanted to do it. The idea of the run is accessibility. Do we try someone else? What if we try someone else? it'll make any difference. Let's try someone with like a super low faith. Maybe. Right, faith? Faith is the one that determines resistances, yeah? Is that true? I don't really know. I can't remember. Or is it Arcane isn't your build-up, isn't your resistance to build-up, right? It's just your build-up straight up. It's my favorite. Speedrunning. I don't speedrun really this game. But what's a fast one? I don't know. The only ones that you could really say are Iron Balls, Starfist, or Bloodfang, right? So I'm in. Yeah. Let me see about the resistances. Elden Ring stat. Helps against. Well, I guess it's like your robust. You have a bunch of resistances though. Like it's like your robustness, your focus, your vitality. Let's see. Vigor is fire resistance? Really? I didn't know that. Endurance is robustness. Robustness is frost bleed, I think. Arcane is your vitality. Okay. What is it? Vitality, robustness, and immunity? Are the several ones? So vigor is also immunity. So we need low vigor, endurance, and arcane. Let's min-max this a little bit. Let's see. So this one, this one's a 30 stat. This is a 29. This is a 31. This Samurai's probably not good for this then. Your endurance goes down, though, so we wouldn't have as much stamina, which is kind of, like, annoying. But Profit's, like, kind of good, because it's a 28 stat. That's actually good. This is a 27 for Astrologer. No. 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 This is a 31. I think we do Astrologer just to see if it's like how fast it is with the build-up. Comparatively, like the stats, the Samurai is like has like a 34 stat, and this guy has a 27 in terms of like all of the resistances. So this just increases HP, so I don't think it affects your immunity stat. So I think it's still fine. Yeah. Okay. Alright. When does game give horse? Gatefront Ruin. It's either 3 world... Whoopsies. 3 world, Graces? Wait, what's my shield? It's a small shield. It's still fine. I think it's 3 world bonfires that gives Torrent. And then you need to be in like a different area, like Liurnia or Caelid, to activate Round Table, right? I think that's what it is. Okay, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I don't really know what I would pick for a speedrun weapon that feels really good. Like that just like kind of one-shots everything. I don't know. You don't really like need a good shield. Because I think Mad Tongue just kills you outright and will just keep swinging on you and doing frost and bleed. So I don't think the shield really matters as much. We were thinking the shield to stay alive, but... Madness Rats, doesn't matter if they kill you. Especially with this low, like... This low vigor and these other stats, like... I don't know. Bloodfiend's Arm's pretty good. I did love using that during my DLC run. My patented build, if you want to know that, is that I ran for the DLC. Was Bloodfiend's Arm, put blood on it, and Rotten Great Axe, put blood on it, and you just fucking go ham in that. Just jumping attacks and shit. I think we go through the front entrance rather than the side entrance. It'd actually be faster. Okay, hit this, sit down. We're going in-game time, so a lot of these cutscenes and shit don't really matter that much, how fast we're doing. So our timer does help, but only a little bit.
It will summon Torrent. Treat him with...
So technically we don't need like a timer on the screen. I think it's just more for the aesthetic, you know? Timer on the screen is more for aesthetic than anything. Okay, so we have to go straight to Weeping. I feel like there has to be a faster something. There's obviously poison all around here. There's Reduvia blood that's right over there. It just doesn't really make sense to not just do it at the round table when there's no other place to frost. I can't think of any other frosting areas. Also doesn't help that like you kind of have to clump a few stats together, like a few statuses together, because you don't want to die just 7 times. I think that's like a big thing too. Although if we're talking in-game time, then I guess it doesn't really matter as much. But I feel like dying... Well, I mean, it would affect the run, I guess, if you die within game time, but like still. First playthrough 2 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. Those are the days. Memories. Trying to think what the, I think I pretty much got destroyed by, like, everything in this game. During my first playthrough. That shit was amazing. Got on Discord with your boys. You're all playing Elden Ring. You guys are all chatting about it. Oh, I found this, I found this, I found this. Until I realized that I hate being spoiled, and then was like, yeah, for the DLC, I'm just gonna do my own thing. That's what we did. Rat. Rat. Kill me. Okay. Gotta go to the first steps. It's a bit slow. I need to work on my menuing. My menuing is pretty bad. I think that's like kind of when we just like didn't care as much, right? About being spoiled on certain things, like, oh, I found this like cool thing. Oh, that's sick, you know? Until we realize how big the fucking game is and how insane it is. And you're like, wait, this is like a generational... This is like a generational game, and I should really enjoy this for myself. Please don't come down here, dog. Ensnared. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Okay. Need to heal immediately. I think we get one shot by the guy, though. So it probably doesn't matter that much, but like... They ain't shoot. They ain't shoot. So we're chilling. Don't need to grab that. Rolling out. Good pathing. Decent pathing. Decent pathing. You know?
To determine if
You know the drop rate on the torch pole? Man just has it on the top of his head. I'd be surprised. I feel like collectively we all have a good couple thousand hours. I've never farmed for the torch pole, so I don't really know. Farmed for a lot of other weapons, though. Instant. Really good, really good, really good. I didn't know the torch pole was really that high. That torch pole was a semi-easy drop, I feel. But maybe not. Yeah, like 1030, 1034, 1035 from gate front. I need to be more straight with my pathing. I think I curve a lot. Need to be more direct with my pathing. I think every single item that I've wanted to grab and stuff, I've gotten. I don't think any of them took more than maybe like an hour or two. One that was hard to get was it's like the sickle that the grannies drop in Altus. I wanted to grab 2 of them to see how dual wielding was, because I was thinking of doing a challenge run where you only use those rune sickles, and the idea, like, the specialty of those sickles is that they give 10 runes per hit, but it's not like a collective constant hitting where it gives you runes. There's like a buffer, and even if you hit them with the second one, it only gathers the 10 runes for a short amount of time. So I was like, okay, well that's annoying. So then that run's kind of out. Where basically the challenge would be that you can only get runes from the sickles, which would be awful. But it would be fun as fuck. It's a really bad weapon. I tried it, I maxed it. It's really bad. I didn't try and infuse it with anything, but it was like... it's pretty horrendous. Getting 2 of them was pretty bad. Getting 2 of them took a long time. I got the first one within like the first 10 minutes. The next one I think took like, yeah, like an hour or 2. Something like that. Which was really annoying. And I think that was on Max Arcane. Okay, yeah, this runs so far. I mean, if we do everything correct, we can get sub 17. If we die on any of these crabs, we're looking at like close to 19 minutes, which is crazy. Also, the reduced endurance is, I can actually feel it pretty hard. Okay, he's right in front of us. That was fast as fuck! instantly hits me with it? Do I have to be like at like a mid-range? Is that what you think? Or do I... Because I was a little bit farther than usual. Maybe I don't need to be super close to him for him to use that shit. I think if I'm at a range, he uses it. Which would make sense. Because if I'm at a range, he's either going to turn to his side so he sprints at me and uses a claw bash attack, or he's going to use that attack, which is technically like a mid-range hit. I wonder what the RNG is on that shit. Need to see. So we can manipulate that. That would be pretty good. Kind of makes sense. Death Blight Bird is probably really good. It just takes a little bit for the RNG. Like, it's definitely going to be faster than this. Please, man. Yes! Holy. Okay, quit out, and then we need to see. It's like 15. I mean, it's 15-18, right? Probably like 15-15, if I had to guess. This is 15-18. It was like, yeah, 15-18 or some shit. It's not bad. It's pretty fast. It's pretty fast. We had some really good RNG with the crabs. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, Milo, you're doing the Death Blight Bird in Weeping. I feel like it's I feel like it's probably good. I think it's just hard to hit that shit, no? Can't sleep yourself with a pot? Oh. It's a good idea. Does make sense. Where'd you get the St. Trina lilies? I'm trying to think where you could have gotten those early. Can you buy them? Also, where would you get a crackpot? I'm trying to think. Crackpot. Early crackpot. There's one in Liurnia at those ruins. I'm telling you, sleep and madness are probably the hardest ones. Luckily, the sleep crab is like in poison, so you don't have to do any other ruin for poison. But like, yeah, I can't think of any other frost spot. Did Jake the Cuck win? Who's Jake the Cuck? Or did Mike win? Oh, the Jake Paul fucking Mike. We don't talk about it, man. You don't talk about it, man. It was like kind of a sad fight, I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of a sad fight. Like after the first 2 rounds, like Mike Tyson looked pretty old, and then it was just Jake like beating up on an old man for like 6 rounds straight, which felt weird to watch live. Like you felt bad because you're just watching a kid beat up an old man. So it was weird. it was weird. Let's see. Oh, right, you start with a crackpot, that's true. Sell all gear, buy crafting, get sleep pot, crafting kit, in graveyard, below summon. Okay. Get Lily, mushroom next to teleporter. Do the rest, but get death from Deathbird and poison from nearby swamp. Right, there is the swamp that has the poison. That would have been a fucking cool route. That would have been a cool route. I mean, Mike was paid regardless. He already had 20 million. Like, he was getting 20 million. Jake was getting 40 million for the fight. They didn't care who won. Like, I don't know. So, that would have been a cool route. Like, part of me is thinking, there's no good frost spots, man. I think the frost bleed's pretty lock. Because it just works with Scarlet Rot so well. I think the only thing I would change... Madness, Sleep, Death Blight, Poison. Trying to think. Sleep's a hard one. I'm trying to think. There has to be a different route. There has to be a different route. I mean, technically, there's 4 status effects in Weeping that I can think of. You have Madness from the village. There's the bleed guy that's next to the bridge. It's pretty inconsistent, I will say. There's the poison, the little poison pond. There's the Death Blight bird that's right there. It's all right there. It's all condensed right there. You need frost and sleep, though. I guess you just... I guess you get the frost and the sleep from round table, but how do you get to round table? You don't get to round table from Weeping. You can't do that, right? You need to go to a different area. I'm really trying to think. Fuck. Sleep is the only one. Sleep and Scarlet Rot would be the only one where you wouldn't go. Is there any sleep in Caelid? Because if you can stay in Caelid, it's not bad. There's gotta be sleep in Caelid. Right, so like the idea, go here, get Torrent, go down here, grab this rest spot, get Madness, go back over here, go to Burnt Ruins, go to Caelid, do Scarlet, Frost, Bleed from Round Table, you port back here, you get Death Blighted, you get poisoned, but we need a sleep. Or if you're over here, then you do a sleep. There's not a single fucking sleep. Is there no crabs here? Let's see. Let me check. Yeah, check. Sleep enemies in Caelid, question mark? There's gotta be, like, one. No? Let's see. All the sleep shit is in fucking... I mean, you could mimic tier. You can grab... You can grab the sleep sword. You go down... It doesn't sound worth it at all. It sounds so convoluted. How fast can you get... How fast can you get to mimic tier after grabbing the sleep sword in Caelid? Like, I know that there's, like, the skip that you can do to get down here, right? I'm not good at it, though. I'm pretty bad at this. Tried it a few times. I'm pretty fucking bad. But we can try it. We can try it. I just don't think it's faster. Because you have to do a bunch of shit. But then sleep would be, like, your ending. Probably. You go, like... Here. Yeah, you gotta hit that. You gotta jump a little bit later. I'm so bad at this. Where's the Stake of America bring you? Oh. Fuck. Like, and you can get the swords. Like, you can get the stone swords, right? You start with a stone sword and you get there's a stone sword on the bridge over here. So, like, the stone swords are used for St. Trina's sword. Grab that. Right, this would be the only way to get to Seofor River and to Mimic Tier the fastest, which I feel like is just so fucking far. I feel like you have to do so much. It's so hard. You have to, like, stabilize yourself on there and then jump to the root. It's so fucked. It wouldn't be consistent enough. Unless you got really good at it. But yeah, I guess a route would be go here, go here. You go all the way down, grab the stone sword. You start with a stone sword as well, so you have double. Go down to here, grab this grace. You die to the rats. You go back to here, which then you'd port to first step. You go through Dragon Burnt. Boom. Get this grace. Then you'd go up here to these ruins. Grab the sword. From here, you'd go do the skip. You'd make it down to the underground. I'm trying to remember where Mimic Tier is. Fuck. Is Mimic Tier in Noxtella? It's in Noxtella, isn't it? How do you sleep underground? You'd fight against Mimic Tier while you have the St. Trina's sword, and you basically just get your ass beat by Mimic Tier. While you shield up, while he does sleep to you. Down the hole after fighting Radon. Oh, you're saying in the... Is Mimic Tier Noxtella? It's like Converge, right? You have to beat Radon to fight Mimic Tier? You can't go from here. Right, it's over here. I'm just thinking some routes. This is one that we thought of before, but I think it might be a little bit too much. So you can't go from Siofra to Mimic Tier. You can't go from like fucking, where am I thinking? It's a regular crab. Can't go up there. Right, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's not. Huh. It'd be too much. You'd be doing way too much. It'd be way too much for just sleep. But at the same time, it'd be easy to get everything else, right? It'd be so easy to get everything else. Just go here, grab this, get Madness. Go here, get Scarlet Rotted. Do, grab the sword, bing, bang, boom. Get to... I think that have to be Radon. Then you port back here, get to the hole, go all the way down. But then you have, you know, Bleed Frost back at Round Table, you got Death Blight right here, you got Poison right here. It might be the best. I mean, we did look at different routes to come up with this one. So I feel like there has to be something else. There's something we're missing. There's something we're missing. Fort Feroth as Poison. Scarlet Rot. Sleeping is just so fucking hard. Is there like a sleep trap? Any random sleep traps? Like all the enemies for sleep are just like, there's like this crab, and then everything else is in the DLC. Alright. Huh. Well. what was it, 15, 18 in game, give or take a second or two. I'm telling you, it's Gino, man. That's what I'm saying. It just looks just like him. I'm telling you, look at it. It's him in like a couple of years. Okay, let's try it again. We did go pretty fast. I think our routing's pretty good. We need our menuing. Our menuing is ass. Our menuing's ass cheeks. But I also think the Astrologer was the best one. Even though the endurance sucked. Like, we were getting hit really fast. I don't think anyone wields St. Trina's torch. I think it's like super specific. I know that there's like those little goblin dudes down in Nextella that have torches that look like it, but it's a frost torch. Yeah. I mean, this would kind of be cool in like a randomizer. It would like kind of be cool in a randomizer. Kind of. Kind of. Because then you'd have times all scattered about. You'd obviously have the obvious ones where there's like poison pools, there's, you know, Scarlet Rot pools. There's gonna be bleed enemies. There could be... the sleep enemies would definitely still be hard. Madness enemies would be a little bit easier, maybe. Yeah. This on a randomizer would actually be pretty cool. What's a John Belushi run? Explain it to me. Anything that we could grab... Do we grab Shabriri's Woe? So that they aggro from farther away? Is that what happens? They aggro from farther away, right? Let's try it. Let's try it. We try it. Okay, when it fades away. Just him every boss. Yeah, you go. Alright. Have a good one, Manila. I'll see you around, man. Thanks for coming in, stopping by, trying some routes out, helping. Appreciate it. Okay. I don't want a John Belushi run, if I'm being honest. It sounds like fucking hell. I would be curious to see if this actually does have like a better route. And part of me was like, maybe we should have not done any prep routes offline so that we could figure it out online. But at the same time, like it's you don't want to get on here and then having like a think sesh the entire time. You know, you want to do runs. Yeah, I think the earliest that we can do is just that that sleep crab. That was bad. I think the sleep and the Death Blight, they're too, the RNG for it is too good. It's too consistent to not want to do it. To not do it, you know. Which version? It's the latest version. Whatever that is. What's going on? Pluxer? What's going on, dude? Yeah, whatever the latest version is. I think it's like 1.0.9, some shit like that. I don't really know. Look at it next time we're on the menu screen. .16? Okay. Thank you. Oh my god. The stamina on this astrologer is fucking horrendous.
Hey sir, but I can play turning root to 80. You need to the foot. Then summon me. I bequeath.
Thank you.
It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
That's because some people, when they do speedruns, they use... Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah. I got you. This is like just a totally just new random run that I pulled out of my ass. So, so we just do the latest version, you know. It's more just like a, it's more just like a fun run. But I could see this having a bunch of different interesting routes. In terms of like of what people could do, I'd be curious to see if there's any other like faster routes. But I think the one right now is pretty fast. It's kind of optimized. But I would love to see if other people could find a better one. Also, never really ran any type of Elden Ring speedrun too, so a lot of like menuing and pathing is probably not the greatest, but yeah, more just like a fun anyone could pick it up and do it run. Don't have to fight any bosses, don't have to fight any enemies really. Okay, I need stamina for this. Nice. Yeah, astrologer's stamina is disgusting. It's fucking Haktua. I don't even know why I said that. God, I hate that. I mean, I could see anyone being the run, you know? I mean, at the moment, I think it was like, if we retime it, it's probably like 15, maybe? 15, 16, 15, 15? But... No, I'm not doing the Rune Dragon. No. We're, So basically the run is to see how fast you can be afflicted by every status effect in the game in a single run. Hit me. Okay, perfect. Now kill me. Nice. So there's 7 status effects. And basically you have to get afflicted by them. You don't need to die. It's just faster, and you basically just try to get afflicted by every single one, and then when you're done with that, then the timer stops. And you're done with the run. That's it. So it's pretty like it's pretty open-ended, like depending on how you do it. You know? Like where to go to get madness, where to get sleep, where to get bleed, where to get frost. It's kind of the idea. And then we take in-game clock as like the main clock. Shouldn't die. It's fine. Unless all of them do a giga attack. Holy fuck, that was actually a lot. I think we have to heal in case we get clipped by a bugman. Yeah, it should be fun. Okay. It's a good thing we healed. Good thing we healed. Hardest one to get is probably sleep. Sleep's been a challenge to get like a consistent thing around, because there's only like one sleep enemy in the entire game, and it's a fucking crab. But luckily the sleep crab is near a Death Blight crab as well, so we kind of combo it, if that makes sense. It's also where we get poison as well, so it's like it's perfect for where we are and where we get the shit. So, but once again, there could be other routes. There could be other you know, enemies that we just don't know about.
It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering. Where let my hand rest upon.
Yep. Yeah, I think Sleep and Madness have been the hardest. Death Blight you can find. Death Blight's just a little bit inconsistent with certain enemies, is what we're finding though. Okay, let's see. Okay, Frost and Bleed. Okay, nice. And it doesn't matter if you die as long as the proc goes off. So, okay, Madness, Scarlet, Bleed, Frost. We need Poison, Sleep, and Death Blight. And this is where we go Gate Front, and then we make our long trek to Liurnia, and then we go from there. I think we're actually like 12 seconds ahead of where we were before. So, I mean, it's shaping up pretty nicely with this route. Or at least this run. I feel like there's more you can do with the route, though. Kill Red Wolf for Sleep. What do you mean? Fucking bunny. Bleed's pretty easy to get. There's bats in this area. They can grab you. I think the hardest part is being bled. Is not dying before being bled. But there's a few enemies. There's a bleed enemy by that bridge in Weeping Peninsula. There's bats to grab you. But if they kill you before they bleed you, then it's like, well, fuck. And you want to try and die as little as possible. Or at least if you do die, you want to combo it with like 2. So that it feels a little bit more worth it. Rather than dying to every status effect. If that makes sense. Like we were thinking like Reduvia. Like the invader in next to Lake Agheel. Dying to their bleeds. They do a lot of damage though. But you could probably get a proc off anyways. But Mad Tongue does both, and I don't know where you could find Frost besides Mad Tongue, and it's also a combo, so it feels pretty worth. Like you could go to like the Death Blight bird in Caelid, who has Frost, and they do have Death Blight, but like, if you get hit at all by any of those attacks, you are getting killed. So. Yeah. But we're trying to find it. I think we do like a bunch of set of runs. It's pretty simple to make a video out of this type of plan, which is kind of the idea. But I would love to see if there's other people who would be able to do routes. Try and find it out. Nah. The sleep crab is just right here. There is a sleep crab after Red Wolf, if that's what you're asking. There's in that like pocket area with the what's it called? Not the Beholder. Yeah, the Virgin. Yeah. Like there is that, yeah. But then you'd have to fight Red Wolf. You know? Which I don't think really many people would want to do. Full on fight. Especially at level 1. Okay, sleep. Okay, nice. It's really good. Nice. Nice. That was really fast. Yeah, all the silver crabs in the game do sleep. So if you ever see any silver crab, they do sleep. If it's just a normal, like, reddish looking one, it's just normal. And then this one that we're finding up here, which looks rotten and disgusting, is like death. So. I mean, this is pretty fast compared to our other one, too. It's pretty optimized. And really the whole idea of this is just like a fun speed run, which has like, you know, we can bounce back and forth. I like the idea of being able to bounce back and forth and being like, you know, what's a different route that we could do? I like that Manila tried to take a crackpot at the beginning, try to sleep pot himself, do Death Blight Bird, like, it all made like a lot of sense, but the problem is you can't sleep yourself. I wonder in like earlier patches if you could sleep yourself with a pot. It's not the attack we want. We want to be in front of them. We want to be far enough away though. Fuck. Death me? Yeah, yeah. Okay. 1626, I don't remember that. We need to exit out as soon as we can. 1518 was our last time, technically. 1513. 1513 PB. Just constantly getting it lower and lower, you know? It's all, a lot of it's just like just little tiny micro adjustments, you know? Okay. That's basically the run. That's pretty much the entire run. Like, it's simple, it's easy, you need half a brain to do it, it's not like anything crazy. I think it's kind of a good idea. I think the most fun part about it is trying to figure out the route. That's definitely the most fun part about it. Right. I'm trying to think if there's any other frost enemies. Let's look up how many frost enemies are in this fucking game, right? Frostbite. Let's see. Cuz this could actually, like, if we, I think the round table hold's really good. I think it's really good. But let's see. These are all very far into the game. Glintstone Dragon Adula does frost. Isn't this the... This is the other Glintstone Dragon that's in front of the castle. Yeah, I have Elden Ring on Steam. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think... I think the Invader is the fastest. You port over, you're instantly there. I think Bleed and Frost are like kind of lock. Because you have to go to Caelid to get Scarlet Rotted, but you also need to go there to get to the Round Table hold. I think Scarlet and those are locked 100%. I don't see any other way to do anything else. Let's see. Let's see. Thinking. So then we have to figure out Madness, we have to figure out Sleep, we have to figure out Poison, we have to figure out Death Blight. Death Blight's just hard. It's hard. It's so inconsistent, man. Like, it's such an inconsistent fucking thing. 15:13 was our time, right? Okay. Let's go, let's go down here. But yeah, I have Elden Ring on Steam. All my stuff I play on PC. Unless you see, like, some Nintendo shit, in which case, you know, obviously the Switch. Let's go back to Weeping. Because, I mean, the thing is if you can get Death Blight Bird to Death Blight you over in Weeping, it's actually probably way better. It's super close. And you wouldn't waste as much time. You waste like a minute and a half going from the one bonfire or the one grace to Death Blight crab. So yeah. But the Scream is too... Scream, I feel, is too inconsistent. But I think it would be faster. I think it actually would be faster. I mean, there's probably a mod like that, yeah. Probably. But at the same time, we have to leave if you're asking about like the run, or if you're asking just in general, there's probably a mod for that. But if you're talking about the run where we're in the cave, like we have to leave that cave anyways to get to the bonfire, or to get to the Grace, to then leave to go to the round table. Like you have to do like a world one, you can't do like a cave one, I guess. So let's take this. I mean, this is added time too to grab this and shit, but if we can find like a specific way to manipulate the RNG or manipulate the AI with the Death Blight, it might be good, I guess. Probably go up here. The most annoying part would be the bats around this, though. They're just fucking bats, man. Where? Oh. You have to go through like this whole song and dance shit too. It'd be annoying. I feel like it'd just be so inconsistent. Friend, for some reason, can't fast travel at all. We tried everything, but nothing worked. I mean, the idea when you're in the cave is you have to beat the boss in the cave to then fast travel out. It's kind of what you have to do. I don't know if there's any other way to do it. Unless you backtrack your way out of the cave. Like, what cave are we talking about? Oh, he's not in a cave. I mean, I had that issue with the seamless co-op mod. And I think what we did was we just restarted. Is it Mohg's Palace? Is he in Mohg's, like, area? Because if he's in his, like, arena area, you can't leave because... Why can't you leave? No, you can leave. Wait, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Thinking. Give me a sec. Brain's cooking. No, this is inconsistent as fuck, man. The farm place? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to... So inconsistent. This wouldn't be worth it at all. I don't know what you would do. I don't know what you would do. If you're in the palace, though... I don't know. If you're using seamless co-op, what I had to do was we had to disband our group and then restart was the main thing. Like, I had that issue too, and that was how we fixed it. We had to disband our group because it's pretty inconsistent. Like there's some glitchiness to the seamless co-op runs. Disband the group, make a new group. You know, re-invite everyone. We had to do that a bunch during my co-op run too. And then, yeah. And then restart the games, obviously. And it should be fine. But I had that exact same thing. No, don't make a new password. Just like, just kind of like uninvite people. You can do it with an item. I can't remember the item's name. It's like a white item or something. But you should just be able to just leave the game, then come back. And then it should be fine, I think. I don't think you would do a new password, though. Do not do that. That might fuck up your run. It's too inconsistent. You can't use items. Who's the host? Is he the host or are you the host? You? You should be able to do it then. You should be able to do it. You should have some type of white item. Just read the descriptions. It'll say it to disband the... To like send like your co-op buddy away is the idea. They'll send them out. Just totally just restart the group. And then I think you should be fine. Make sure to restart all the games. Do all that. Both games, restart them. Besides that, if that doesn't work, I don't know. I had that same issue, and that's what worked for me. Come on, man. Yeah. 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 Alright. That looks pretty good. Okay. So... let's see... This is 15... 13... 15, 13. It was a 16, 26. Six timer. Okay. Okay. New run. New run, new run, new run. Also, if you guys are doing a co-op run, they're not releasing another 50 weapons, man. They're gonna update this very gradually and then it's gonna be gone. They're moving on. New, they're doing some new, they're cooking up something new, man. Cooking up something new. Okay, when this fades, we start. Okay. Also, Torch Bowl sounds fun to use. I'm not gonna lie. Torch Bowl actually sounds fun. How can you use the host sensing item if he's not in game? You should. I mean, you have to. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Is he in your game or is he not in your game? Did he leave the game? Like, what you guys should do is just reset your group. You guys both leave. You guys restart it, and then it should be fine. If it's not fine, I have no clue. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. But sorry I couldn't help you. But that's what worked for me. I would try maybe asking on like some forums. Although it'd be hard because you're doing a mod, so you can't really ask. Well, if he's offline, then yeah, I mean, can't really do that. You'd have to ask, like, the mod creator for help. So you'd have to go to the Nexus mods and do all that shit.
They serve, but I can play turning wood to 80. You need to the foot. Then summon me. I bequeath.
Okay.
It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Okay, we're gonna try Death Blight Bird, just to see if it's faster. I think it's definitely faster. It's so fucking inconsistent, man. I think it's like the best way, the only way. Even though the crab feels pretty good, but. In terms of speed runnage, RNG always plays a factor. So we'll wait for the Deathblight Bird to just scream at us. I guess that you can be Deathblighted even after you die, which is good. It's part of the challenge, so it works. We take it. Gotta go. Alright, Plexer. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're able to fix all the co-op difficulties. It is fucking annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I got you. Like, I know I said that I wanted to do the challenge of beating, like, Elden Ring with all the weapons and stuff. But I'm thinking about it now, I'm like... 207 weapons sounds fucking awful. Sounds awful. You did for me? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I don't need to do that. It like sounds... It sounds rough. Like, if I started it a little bit earlier than just, like, this year, it'd probably be fine, but, like, fuck, man. Okay, I think what we do, we go over here, we go Death Blight, and then we go Madness. Madness is way easier to hit. Death Blight will kind of gauge how fast we can, how fast the run will be, or how good the run will be. So we don't have to waste a ton of time. It's also already nighttime, so it kind of works out. Kind of works out perfectly, actually. Okay, mid-range, right here. Right in front of your face. Right in front of your face. If he grabs us, are we death blighted? Oh no. Didn't hit. Well, we were bled. Scream, 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 scream! Some overruns have to be this. Some overruns actually have to be this, because it's faster. It's actually faster. He doesn't give good head! So he doesn't Deathblight when he grabs? God. Ugh. When this fades, we go. We ball. That Deathblight needs to... That bird needs to... Needs to scream at us, like, immediately. It's definitely gonna be faster than the crab, I think. Because it's just right next to the madness area. I think it's just better. And we gotta test it at least once. We gotta see how much faster it is. Yeah, I don't know if the grab does. I mean, it could. It could instant death blight. I just... I don't know. That's bad. We don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, status effect. Like, if the grab does a death blight, I don't think it does. Even though he does the scream beforehand, which implies that it's going to death blight. But I don't know. Just don't know. Just don't know. We are getting much faster getting to here, though. because of our jumping and different little things.
Hey sir, but I can play turning to 80. You need to the foot. Then summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will torrent. Treat him with.
Starting to get a little bit better. Get a little bit better with menuing, I guess. Menuing in this shit's a little bit hard though. You have to feel like the most optimal time to do everything. Okay. So I think we grab that Grace over in Weeping. Then we just instantly go to Death Blight because there's no point in doing the Madness one and then doing Death Blight if Death Blight doesn't work. To mitigate all of the, like, our time that we're using. Right, if Death Blight's just inconsistent, then it doesn't make sense to do it second. You want to do it first, so you're not wasting any time with the run. But that also means that we start and stop runs exactly on the Death Blight bird because of how inconsistent it fucking is. Even though I think we were close, if you don't get hit by that first bit of Scream, then the second one can't do it. Okay. Alright. See how she blows. Maybe just going straight through like this. It's probably faster. Probably. Okay, nighttime. I mean, it settles up perfectly with nighttime too, which makes it like a no-brainer to do. Okay. Make a note of that. Scream. 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 I'm right in front of your face, man. Okay. Well. Okay. Well. Death me? Death me? How'd that hit? Yes? Yes! Okay, good. Good. Okay. Good. It's something. Something to go off of. Pretty awful. It's pretty inconsistent. Do I think it was faster than a death crab though? Like going from the Grace to the death crab? Yeah, I think so. You're right. Yep. Good. Perfect. Dying twice sucks, though. But not really, I guess, if you're using in-game time. Okay, so we got those done. And it's gonna seem like our, it's gonna seem like our time is a little bit behind on some parts now, but we're actually making some good time with this route. Ah! Getting off the horse sometimes is awful, man. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Did it not ensnare? It didn't ensnare?! Why not? Did I iframe out of it? Because I felt like we were just gonna die there. Fuck me. Ugh. I thought we were in the smoke long enough to be trapped so we could roll over. Ugh. Fuck. Damn. Okay, let's try it again. I don't think the Death Blight bird was, like, amazing. It was good. But I think it'd still be faster. It's our character. Okay. What's my blood pressure? It's usually pretty good, actually. I got like a physical general checkup last week. So I'm good. Pretty normal, actually. Just seems like sometimes I'm tweaking out. Now, if you want to see my shit jump up, fucking horror games, some shit like that. It's my heartbeat. My heart rate gets fucking going during some scary games. Okay, so we have to go over here. Gotta do this drop down. That is good. DS2, I'm pretty zen most of the time. Didn't like the spiders, but I guess we're past the spiders now. At least I hope. But DS2 is pretty chill, if I'm gonna be honest. The enemies aren't super frantic, and you're not second guessing all the moves that they're doing. They don't have like a massive move set like Elden Rings does. Yeah, we're getting pretty consistent on doing this faster, just running to the spot. Okay.
They serve at you. I can play turning root to the then summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Felt faster. Felt decently fast with that menuing. While we're getting up, you do that. Wasn't bad. Yeah, DS2 feels pretty good. I do like it. Much more than I thought I was gonna like it. All of the horror stories that I heard. Which is like... just baby ragers online. So that's pretty typical. Pretty typical. Like, I think that, like, I played Dark Souls 1, so I feel like like when it first came out, so I have a good idea of how that felt. Very rage-inducing. DS2, I could see being very rage-inducing if you haven't really played a bunch of the games. So I think maybe at the time, people hated it because it had a little extra punishment. I think it does have punishing qualities to it. The durability, definitely one. The... let's see. Trying to think of all this stuff now. I'm blanking. I think... yeah, so I think the durability... I think the... getting clipped on rolls, pretty punishing. It's not very rewarding to hit like a perfect roll. Not really having iframes with certain stab moves and charge moves that they do. With like spears, you can get hit like multiple times on one charge attack, which feels pretty bad too. Annoying. There's only been one time, I think it was during the Rotten fight, where he did a grab that literally didn't really hit me. Didn't look like it hit me, at least. And I clipped into his hand. So, I mean, there's like a little bit of like those things going on, which I think is why people wouldn't like the game. We can kind of justify it now because it's an older game. So I don't care as much. Yeah, Lessener has a bit of a fatty hitbox with his spear. You're not wrong. Scream. Immediately scream. Immediately scream. It's annoying. It's annoying because the bats start like grouping up. Okay, well that's good. Kill that bitch. Nice. Thank you. Scream. Right in your face. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Woo! Okay, that's good. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Very good, very good. Decently fast. That felt decently fast. Okay, now we Ratma. Now we Ratma. Nice. Cool. It's good. Go here. Go back to first steps. And then now, hopefully can port through the chest. Hopefully the rats don't fuck us. We can do this. Our standard regen. Here, dog, do not chase me down here. Okay, that rat jumped back. That's good. That's bad. On top of the chest. Ah! All day today, it's been fine. And now these rats decide that they're hungry. They woke up. They woke up the beast inside them. Okay, that was good. That was good, that was good. It's always the rats, man. We have to be around so many rats during this run. Madness rats. We get the rats at the chest. I'm a rat. Just another rat run. More rat vanguards. Okay, don't get hit by those. Nice.
To determine if you had, it seems my torrent, whereas I'm in, there is, but I can take gathering plate. Very well at my hand.
Okay, get this round table hold, baby. Feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think this is the route. Because as soon as we do this, then we go... Then we go Sleep Crab. We go Leone Sleep Crab. And I think it might be faster. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, Mad Tongue, you need to... You've been consistent all day. So I'm not even worried about you. I'm not even gonna say anything. You've been chilling. Do again? Blood loss and freeze. Okay, cool. Okay, that was a little bit scary. That was a little bit scary. That was a little bit scary. Alright. Honest opinion, do you think all Souls fans are kind of crazy low-key? I'm beginning to think that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they been that. They been that. There are the elitist groups. There are the DS2 lovers. There are the Bloodborne or Die people. There's the Sekiro isn't a Souls game, so it shouldn't be included in the collection. Whereas other people think that it is. There's, you know, people who will still say Dark Souls 1 is the best game of the entire thing when they haven't played it in over a decade. You know. And then there's the people that They just play the game and they like it for what it is, and they don't engage in anything else. Me, you ask? We're an elitist. No, I could give a fuck, if I'm being honest. I give a fuck. Do not care. Do not care what people's opinions are on games. It's everyone's own opinion, you know. Some people are gonna like different aesthetics. Some people are gonna like different things, you know. Just how it is. And that's cool. That's pretty cool. Elden Ring, DS2, Bloodborne. You'll probably get crucified for the DS2 opinion, but hey. At least you got Elden Ring and Bloodborne in there, so people can't be too mad at you. I'm in the realm that DS3... I'm a DS3 supremacy type of person. And I think the Ring City did not get as much love as it should have gotten. People sleep on the Ring City, and I think that was one of the best DLCs. Just saying. Just saying. People apparently didn't like the Ring City. I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, there were some of the best fucking bosses in that shit. In the entire series. Although, a lot of people say that DS3 is, like, the easiest of, like, all of them. Which... I don't think it's true. I don't think that's really true. You have, like, you have Gale, you have Midir, you have Pontiff, you have Soul of Cinders, you got... Where am I going, man? You have the... What's the knight in the DLC, the lightning guy, who rides the dragon that's super annoying with the camera? You got that guy. I don't know. I feel like there are bosses in that game that clear many in 1 and 2. Sleep me, sleep me, sleep me. Sleep. Sleep. We need your sleep. I'm mid-range, I'm mid-range. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Yes. Slip. Okay, done. I didn't. Okay, that was 1450. We saw 1450. Nameless King, thank you. Right, it's not in the DLC, my bad. 1450. Technically it said 51. Because it switched over, but 1450. Clear, time. Oh. That's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. Keeps getting better. I think the Death Blight bird's probably the best one. I mean, it has to be. It's just a little bit inconsistent. But it's a high risk, high reward. I was kind of taken aback because I didn't die to, right, I usually die to Death Blight, and that's easier for me to do everything. Give or take a few seconds with the 1450 though, but like, you know. That's pretty good. I mean, hey, that's pretty fast. If you think about like every single status effect in the game, less than 15 minutes you can get hit by any of them. That's kind of sick. Kind of sick. It's kind of fucking sick. I think we try one more time though. I think the sleep crab could be faster. I think the Death Blight bird could be faster. I think maybe rats could be faster. Maybe. Maybe. I don't really hold out on the rats, though. The rats... I need to aggro both rats, and they need to pummel my shit. Alright. Let's try. I think we can get this pretty low. It needs to be fast, though. Like we are... banking on Death Blight and Crab having good RNG. Villager past the rat? But the rats are pretty fast already. Right? Like, as you go up that pathway, there's more rats, and then there's a villager, isn't there? I mean, if you get hit by one of those spells, though, I guess you're instantly dead. Or you're instantly madness, right? Because, I mean, I think it's either you do the shack rats, or you do the path rats. The path rats, there's 3 of them. The shack rats, there's only 2. Turn around. I always get turned around on this shit. Okay. We'd have to test the spell. Because I just don't know. I think the extra time of going up the hill might be negligible. It might be maybe like the same. But even so, you have to make sure that he does the spell. Right? Whereas the rats can just madness you with any attack. I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I don't know. Okay. They stand next to fire, they do it?
Sir, but you, I can turning to aid you. You need her to the foot. Then summon me. I bequeath. It will some torrent. Treat him with...
We'll have to check after and see. I think it might just be like taking the time to go up there, especially since we have to go from the grace up to the I don't know. Yeah, we have to check it. We'll have to check it. We'll have to do a little time sesh and see. It's probably close though. I think it really depends. Since we're doing Death Blight first and then doing Madness, you know. Okay. We just need to pray. Deathblight Bird is like pretty consistent with it. As soon as he lands, there's a chance that he could scream. You know, you're right in his face. He might just blast it. If he does that, I mean it's golden. Problem is that we need to have consistency through 2 RNG events of the Deathblight and the Crab. So, yeah. Ted might be... This Saturday, Ted might be either streaming, he might be... What is he doing? Streaming, working on stuff, skating. I don't know what that man does. Dude's a busy bee. He's a busy ass bee. He plays mainly like extraction shooters and shooting games and shit like that. So if you're interested in that, give him a fucking sub, man. It's a silly dude. Alright, let's see. And it's like right here. Yup. Yup. Oh my god. Okay. It's a really weird move. Hit the birds. Hit the bats. We do not want to be grabbed. Ugh, the bats make this awful. Oh, thanks. Scream! It's kind of like the same time. It's Ted Somoka is his channel on YouTube. I don't know what his... Okay. I don't know what his schedule looks like. It's a little bit sporadic, but yeah. We'll just keep the timer running. Who cares? It's all in-game time anyways. Progress lost. I mean, we definitely got up to here, right? Okay. It's basically just where we died. Alright, cool. No, he's on YouTube. He used to be on Twitch and then he moved to YouTube. Then my big thing is, like, I might as well just multi-stream because, like, why not? More eyes, more faces, more, you know. We need them to hit me, I guess. Okay. Yeah. I don't think we use the shield at all. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. Timer's gonna be way off. So we're just going by in-game time at this point. mean, if we don't aggro those bats, I mean, kind of just sprint as much as we want. Getting off the horse sometimes, man, is so awful. It's okay. I got stuck. Holding the shield right there. I don't think we need to heal, so that's good. Be a little bit faster. A little bit faster. Wait, is the in-game time going to get knocked away? Because it might have taken me back to not even fighting the Death Blight bird? Like, will that fuck up, you think? I don't know if it reverts the time. I mean, I guess we'll see. Like, because the game closed out, it crashed. I think it put us behind, like, back before we died to Death Blight Bird. So, so the time, does the time get reverted back to before we fought the time, the bird? Or do you think the time is still on your in-game time? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see. If this is like down by like a minute and a half, then we'll know. It gets reverted back if it crashes. Okay. So we'd have to go back and do the Death Blight bird. Which we have the grace. It's just... okay. Okay. Hit me again, hit me again, hit me again. Okay, nice. Blood Frost, got it. Good. So our in-game, so our timer right here is going to be completely off. But, yeah. I mean, we'll end on Death Blight, that's fine. You lost 4 hours? That's wild. I feel like the most I've lost is maybe like a minute, 5 minutes tops. That's crazy. That would suck. On Xbox One. Okay. We'll do Death Blight at the very end. Comparatively to what we've been doing, I guess. Because of shit crash, but... might be good! Maybe good! Let's see. I hate that you have to go so far away to get this one sleep done. It's so annoying. ever since you upgraded to a PS5. I mean, you know, PS5 goes hard, man. I've been tempted in my days to buy one. Been tempted. I just don't know how much I would actually use it. So it really wouldn't be like an amazing purchase for me. Lost 0.2 seconds right there. Because we fell. Approximately 3 feet. I mean, at this point, do we just go crab or do we go bird? We go. I mean, we have to go bird. Bird's just faster. Bird's just faster. There's no point to going crab now. We see the optimal path, which is bird. I mean, if this crab is fast as fuck, you know? This crab be fast as fuck. Alright. Please. This crab's actually been very, very good. And he spawns super close, too, it looks like. And he's facing me. Hey, man, stop eating. You're opening your mouth? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm mid-range, I'm mid-range, I'm mid-range. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Ah! Okay, we go here. Please be nighttime. It's not. Okay. I have no idea what this in-game time is gonna be. Weird ass fucking move. Bats are swarming too. You are a jump. It's over now. It's over now. I mean, let's just see what we would have gotten maybe if we hit it right there or some shit. God. Nah. Nah. I think it took it. I don't think it reset the time. Unless that was like exponentially slower right there. Like it crashed and put me... That doesn't make any sense because when we died, or when we booted it back up and we were at that grace, it wasn't night, or it was nighttime. Which means it wouldn't have reverted the thing back. You're saying go to this guy. don't think it's faster. Is the way to tell if someone's childish or not? Oh god. When they constantly type in chat complaining about ads every few minutes in all caps. I mean, on Twitch, that shit is fucking annoying. I'm not gonna lie, on Twitch that is fucking annoying. And I mean, they just got hit. They just got hit by the adpocalypse, and I just started streaming back on Twitch, so I don't really care. But people who live off of ad revenue on Twitch are kind of getting fucked. That's pretty shitty. Okay, let's try this again. Please don't fucking crash. Please. Yeah, nah, you're not gonna say it though in the chat. Cause like, okay, like what do you want me to do about it, buddy? Sub up. Sub up. You know? Use a prime, use a sub. There you go. That's how it goes. Or watch a YouTube stream. Rarely do I get ads on YouTube, if I'm being honest. Although I do have YouTube Premium. Or no, I don't think I have YouTube Premium anymore. I don't think I have that anymore. And it's still fine. I think I get like 1 or 2 skippable ads during a stream, maybe. Maybe. It is worth. YouTube Premium's super good. You get a lot of bang for your buck. Ah! Mudahar has it. Probably a lot of people have it. It's a good investment, especially if you watch a lot of YouTube. If you watch a lot of YouTube, if you're on YouTube yourself, like. Okay. We don't want crashes. We want consistent deathbird, consistent crab, consistent rats. And then we chillin'. Fucking deer. Okay. I mean, if we can beat that 1450, I mean, we're sold, man. I think this is the run. This will be the last run too. So, last run for the day. I gotta piss off. It's 1 o'clock. Haven't eaten anything today too. Alright, also, I mean, we'll see. We'll see this coming week. It's kind of the big thing. Basically, if I'm able to do something on Thursday, before something else happens on Thursday, then we're chilling. But until then, I'm fucking stressed as shit. It's the best I can give you. That being super personal. And then maybe after all of it blows over, then we could talk about it. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. 5 minutes to go all the way down to weeping. Disgusting. Disgusting. Okay. I'm feeling it. I can tell that Death Blight bird. He's like, yo, this is the one, man. I got you. I'm feeling it. He just murders me. Just destroys my ass. Feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about it. Okay. Sit. Come on, man. Come on, man. No, it's not really a money thing. We're chilling with that. Later on, might come down to that. But, you know. You're doing a turnaround jumper on me? Scream, scream, scream. Fucking hell. Okay, that was a really fast attack. Okay, nice. You took that guy out. Scream. Yep. Keep that guy's ass, please. Nice. Nice job. Now, help me. Help me! Help me! Brody. Yes! Yes! Okay, okay, that was a bit slow. It was a bit slow. It was a bit slow. But we can work with it. We can work with it. You know, rats. I mean, I'm not... You don't need to worry about it too much. Maybe if I'm begging you for it. Don't feel too inclined. Only support if you want to support. You know. That's like the biggest thing for me. People like the content, they enjoy being around, and they are gracious enough to do that. I appreciate it. Do more, man. Yep. Rat me. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. Now we go. First steps. Go first steps, then ruins. See more rats. No, you're good, man. You're good. Hey, tons of people are struggling out here, you know. But I mean, biggest thing is we're trying to go. We're trying to push full time, which means that I need to lock in with videos and stuff. That's why we're streaming more consistently. That's where we're, you know, just need to work on the videos more. Which I'm only one guy, so it's hard. So it's a hard hard thing to grind through. But you gotta do it. Like that's kind of what we have to do. We just gotta do it. You know. And like, it might seem like I've only been doing this pretty recently, or maybe in like the last year or something. But like, you started streaming on Twitch in like fucking 2017, 2018, something like that. Streamed a bunch during that time till 2021. Then we switched over in 2022 to YouTube, and that went really well. We got a partner, that was sick. And then this past year, posted, I don't know how many videos we have on our channel now total, but I think we have about 20 to 25 videos. We have 20, something like that. It's not terrible. You obviously have some bangers, that's good. You kind of taste the success, which is good. We get more consistent with the streams, that's good. Yeah. But my biggest thing is like the videos. The streaming stuff is just more added stuff to do. And you're kind of knocking out two things if you can do a video and you can do a stream. So that's like the main deal. Yeah. It's the main thing. All right, baby. Albert, please. Give me that mad tongue. Give me that mad tongue. You know? We've earned it at this point. We've earned it. Yes? Yes, okay. Frostbite, Bloodlust done. Death Blight done. Madness done. Scarlet done. Okay. Long Trek, Crab. The crab has to be pretty fast. The bird was pretty bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. Just wasn't great. Tried and failed miserably. I think it's much harder to get into streaming now. Personally, trying to catch on. I think personally, I think, you know, Twitch is almost impossible these days to really catch on unless you're doing something super unique. YouTube, it's a little bit more like easier, consistent if you're doing something unique and different, while also having good thumbnails, while also having good ideas, while also being consistent. It's a mixing pot of things, you know. It's a lot of shit you need to do. But I think it's still easier for people to catch on to your streams, you know. I think YouTube Shorts helps in growing subs. Mainly. I think if you're looking to get fuck off, I think if you're looking to make partner and need those subs, I think that's the best option. And I think shorts are just good in general for gaining, you know, traction. But in terms of like a revenue, I don't think it's super consistent. Unless you're making banger after banger and getting hundreds of thousands or even millions of views on each one, then I mean you're chilling, but I would love to see the revenue for that. I think it's like 10 times less than like a big video. Like if you make like a million views on a video that's 10 minutes long, you're probably sitting at, depending on your CPM, RPM, which with gaming is usually around $2 to $3, maybe more, depends. Yeah, you're probably sitting at, plus watch time goes into effect. It's like, they're probably making like 2,500 from that one 10-minute video. Now, if it's longer, you're gonna make more. Like, that's just how it is. So there's a lot of nuance, a lot of weird stuff. I mean, that's a big reason why people make longer videos too. You get so much more revenue out of them. So pretty weird, pretty wild. It's a wild time to live in. It's probably like the easiest time that you could make money. It's the hardest time to make a lot of money. Unless you just don't care about like morals and other things, I guess. Like there's a bunch of those economic money grinders who do short form content, who steal other people's content, and then they just put like display words or have like an AI thing. It's like, you'll never believe what this guy did. I think it's ridiculous. Okay, Crab's kind of facing us, which is good. Yes. 1444. 1444. 1444. Hey. 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 Boom. Boom. We were fast as fuck, boy. That was good. I mean, I messed up the timer a little bit. You know, I messed up the timer a little bit. But that was fat. 1444. That's smooth. That's smooth. That slides off the tongue. Everything was pretty consistent. Deathbird was pretty slow. Crab was pretty fast. Routing was pretty good. I think that was great. That was great. Changing over to the Deathbird was actually like a really good idea. Even though it's inconsistent, but like, if it works, it works. If it works, it works. So, if we find different routes and other things, we'll come back to this. But I actually really like the run. I think it's fun. I think it's just, once again, bouncing ideas off of everyone is really fun. I think it gives you an opportunity to chat too, since there's not a ton going on. I think it's just fun. I think it's just fun. And it gives the opportunity for anyone out there. You don't need to be super good at the game to do it. It's pretty easy, pretty consistent. People who play the game a long time can find different routes. I think it's sick. I think it's fun. Just a fun little morning cartoons of speedrunning. So, that shit was fun. I enjoyed that. That was a good time. Scum popped up like crazy because he was making content on the network test before it actually came out. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I usually like the skits. I like doing like short skits. Those are fun. We'll have to figure some out. Maybe we'll make some today and tomorrow. We also have to I have all the stuff for the grassless stuff. I just need to edit it. So, and now we have this one video to make too. So that's good. That's pretty good. But yeah, there's a billion things on our board. So, all right. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Much love. Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your Saturdays. Enjoy your Sundays. We'll be back on Tuesday, I think. We'll be back Tuesday, I think. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll make it out of November. I've been super anxious about November for months now. But we'll make it out of November. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. See you on Tuesday. If not, look for community posts. Look for community posts on YouTube. So, yeah. Goodbye. Enjoy your weekend. Goodbye.